Some things you just don't question. Like in your eyes, I see my future in an instant. And there it goes, I think I found my best friend. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. There's just no rhyme or reason, only the sense of completion. And in your eyes, I see the missing pieces. Searching for, I think I found my way home. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can please make your way inside. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can please make your way inside, we want to get started. Thank you.
Good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. stop the, I can't stop the feeling. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say.
Ask my heart to stop giving in too soon. Know the moment that I first heard your voice was the perfect pitch in a world of noise. Stay with me tonight. Let your senses lose this fight. In the open wilderness of love, let me show you how you should never be without. So lay your weary hand on mine, and I'll show you this heart beats for. Oh, the moment that you first graced my hand, oh, I felt the tide push my heart to land. So stay with me tonight. Let your senses lose this fight. In the open wilderness of love, let me show you how you should never be without. So lay your weary hands on mine, and I'll show you this heart beats for. Oh, the moment that let me kiss your face. You burned in my soul, never to replace.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Town, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Can't tell me nothing, bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance. Like, hey.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough
To keep me from getting to you, baby. Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. Oh, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Oh, no, darling.
No wind, no rain, or winter's cold can stop me, baby.
No, no, baby.
'Cause you are
If
my
you're ever in
love.
trouble, I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, oh, baby.
My love is alive, way down in my heart, although we are miles apart.
If you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double, just as fast as I can. Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough? Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough.
Keep me from getting to you, babe. Don't you know that there
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low. Hey, hey. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly, and you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Just hit me with the truth now. Girl, you're more than welcome to. So give me one good reason, baby. Come on. I live for you and me, and now I really come to see that life would be much better once you're gone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. I'm giving up, I know for sure. I don't wanna be the reason for your love no more. Bye, bye. I'm checking out, I'm signing off. I don't wanna be the loser, and I've had enough. I don't wanna be your fool in this game for two. So I'm leaving you behind. Bye, bye, bye.
about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control, 'cause every time that she gets closer, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. Oh, and maybe I should stop and start confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Lost our minds and we took it way too far. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. And we stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. 'Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright.
Check, 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 check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then a 5 and a 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good.
flow is loco. Young B and the ROC. Uh-oh, OG, big homie, the one and only. Stick bony, but the pockets are fat like Tony. Soprano, the rock handle like Ben X2. I shake bonies, man, you can't get next to. The genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I bling yo. Star like Ringo, war like a Greensboro wreck. Crazy, bring your whole set.
Check.
Crazy in the
Cool.
range, crazy
Awesome.
in the range. They can't figure him out, they like, hey, is he insane? Yes, sir, I'm cut from a different cloth. My texture is the best firm chinchilla. I've been dealing in chain smokers. How you think I got the name over? I've been realer, the game's over. Fall back young, ever since I made the change over to platinum, the game's been a rap one.
Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish. I don't do this. I've been playing myself, baby. I don't care, 'cause your love's got the best of me, and baby you're making a fool of me. You got me sprung, and I don't care who sees, 'cause baby you got me, you got me, you got me so crazy, baby. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. You're crazy. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you please me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you please me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love.
Check, check, check. All right, guys. If you're standing outside and you can hear me, your seats are located outside if you don't know where you're sitting yet. If you're inside, just know there's a Snapchat filter that you should be using, please. And also a hashtag you should be using. Please use the hashtag on all your pictures so that they can see all the pictures at the end of the weekend and it'll be fun, right? Another announcement, the gift box has been moved inside from outside. It's sitting right here, right next to the stage. So if you still haven't put your gift in yet, don't be cheap, get it in there. The guest book is outside. It's a clear heart, and you have to sign the mini hearts and drop it inside the clear heart. So make sure you take care of that as well. There's a photo booth outside. Actually, no, the photo booth is right there, inside. Make sure you get your pictures in now, because if I see you over there while I'm talking later, I'm gonna call you out. Let's give it up for Spunk Adams, guys. Can we get a round of applause for Spunk Adams? Didn't they sound amazing? All right, while they play around, the bride and groom have requested that if you're not actively eating, please wear your mask. If you're just mingling or whatnot. Also, a reminder, photo booth is over there. Now is a great time to take your photo. It's gonna be tough during the middle. It's gonna be tough at the end. Who knows if it's gonna be raining. So now's a great time to do that. The gift box is inside now. If you haven't dropped off your gift or your card, the box is right there, right next to the stage. Make sure you drop that off. And enjoy. We'll be starting soon.
Hello, hello. Hello, everyone.
What's
Welcome.
going on, y'all? You guys excited?
How's everyone doing out there?
Oh, come on, man. You guys excited?
Guys, I know it's a Monday, but let's get a little more alive, okay? It's a Monday afternoon. Hey, how's everyone doing out there? Good, good.
All right, how about this? Round of applause. Who's got work tomorrow? Yeah, there you go.
Who skipped a few meetings this afternoon? Woo!
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, really quickly, I just wanted to introduce ourselves. My name's Ebby Matthew, and this is Wesley Thomas.
Nice to meet y'all.
And we will be your MCs for the evening. Before we get started,
Yeah, Pastor Bijo, if you could come forward, we're going to have a quick prayer. If everyone can find their seats, they'll be entering soon. They'll be coming in through those doors, so get ready. We're going to have a good time.
Let's bow our heads and have a word of prayer. Father God, we thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for the blessing of this morning service, this evening of the wedding ceremony of Georgy and Janice. We pray that God, as we gather here on the table for the reception, we pray that your blessings be upon every one of us, and especially on the couples. We pray that you bless the food that's prepared before us, and we give you all glory and honor. And Lord, we pray that everything will go according to they have planned. May your name be lifted up and glorified above all. And we give all praises to you because you are the reason for everything what we enjoy today. And Lord, we're humbling ourselves to you for all your provisions for each of our lives, especially in the life of Janice and Georgie. We give you all glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
amen. Thank you, Pastor. So everyone, I need to bring your energy all the way up. Okay, all the way up to the ceiling right now because we're about to bring in the parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. George and Grace Verghese.
Give it up, guys. Let's go. That was a test. You guys all failed. That was not hype enough. Okay? You were hyped for like 2 seconds. I know it's Monday, guys. I'm gonna keep asking y'all. You gotta get more hype. Okay? Let's try this again.
All right, here we go. Energy all the way up. Not yet, but in just a few minutes, we're going to get that energy way up. All right? Well, you know what? Let's just ask the crowd. I know that some people are here from Canada, correct? No?
Round of applause. Who's here from Canada?
All right, that one guy. Right there.
Let's get him a Tim Hortons, guys.
Nice.
That's right.
You a Raptors fan? Yes.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I heard Kawhi left, so sorry about that.
Sorry, man. That's true. That's true.
That's true. That is
That's true. Didn't make playoffs, but
Yeah,
it's okay. We got the Mavs, though.
Yeah, how about the Mavericks? What a game, right?
All right.
All right. Let's talk to the crowd more. How's everyone doing on this side? Everyone's good? Sir, you have a question? Oh, you're good. You have a question?
No, you're good. All right.
You want to come dance up here? Oh, okay. All right.
Guys, so Georgie and Janice. If you're on Janice's side, make some noise. Okay. If you're on Georgie's side, make some noise. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. You know, we're in Dallas. Everyone's
Very
from
true.
here.
Yeah.
So Georgie is, I don't even know how old, 31? Georgie's
Man.
old, man. Like, we really didn't think Georgie would get booed up anytime soon. But, you know, it took a pandemic and Zoom-only calls for him to be able to meet with someone. And Janice actually didn't know. First of all, Janice thought his name was a typo. That's one thing. Didn't know it was Georgie.
Wait,
thought
it was Georgie?
I thought it was George.
Oh, I thought it was George.
Sure.
Oh, goodness.
Didn't know how short he was. George is probably 2 inches taller than Janice, and all of that's hair.
Hair, right? Yeah.
So, yeah, happy for them. You guys good to go? I think we're ready.
Oh. You know
Just
what?
kidding. You know what?
We're just kidding, guys.
Let's keep it going.
We're going to get more jokes out here.
Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, George's a great guy. We love him. Janice, we haven't met yet, but she seems pretty cool too. Right?
Right?
People?
Yeah? Okay, cool.
If you're from Janice's church, make some noise.
Oh, does she not go to church?
Just the one, she doesn't go to church?
Oh, sorry.
Dang, they didn't know. Well, George is a pastor, so
Oh,
that
there you
works
go.
out.
That works.
You know, saving souls.
Saving souls, right? And that's the most important thing, right, guys? Yes. Still Monday, huh?
So actually, Georgie and Janice were both born in Bahrain. Did you know that? So fun fact, it's the first Middle Eastern wedding I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So here we are. It was nice, right? I thought there would be a little more, you know, the whole weekend.
Wes, where were you born?
I was born here in Dallas.
Oh, me too. I was born in Dallas too.
That's pretty great. If you're from Dallas, make some noise. That's always
Very
fun.
nice.
That's always fun.
It's always
I like
fun.
that. It's great. It's great we're from here.
Hey, let's give it a good round of applause of Wes's outfit. My goodness, he's looking amazing today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I wouldn't wear this unless I was an MC. People didn't know I was an MC and thought, why are you dressed so ridiculous? But, you know, the bow tie and everything, they were like, oh, you're the MC, then that makes sense. That's on brand.
Yeah.
That's on brand.
I'm not really a bow tie kind of guy, so I
No?
just kind of leave it out.
Yeah.
People just think I'm the waiter if I'm wearing a bow tie.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. What a beautiful setup this is, right?
This is nice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, give it up for the Roots. They're great, right?
Yeah. And they got live trees in here, live flowers and everything. It's amazing. So let's give it up to the florist out here, right? So, all right. Did everyone drive? Everyone drove here today? Right?
Nobody kayaked? It's raining. I don't know if y'all noticed. But, yeah. Guys, I was just kidding about the Roots. This is actually Spunk Adams. This is their band. They're doing great. They're awesome covers so far. Can we get a round of applause for them? They're gonna play a couple more covers for us, you know, so we can vibe, chat a little bit more, wait for the parents to get ready, guys, right? All right. Sit tight. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back.
Don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you all. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room.
everybody. We're back. And we don't have any more bad jokes, so nobody has to worry about that. But right now, what we do have is the parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. George and Grace Verghese.
Make some noise!
Make some noise! Yes!
मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली जैसे जैसे हो ईद में
All right, next up, we got the parents of the bride. Give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Pulimutil and Bina Jacob. Come on, y'all, let's get loud.
Everybody, now let's give it up for Georgie's boys, the Groomsmen. Come on in, boys. Oh yeah.
Hey.
No ceilings.
Oh yeah.
Come on, make some noise, yeah!
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got this calm on this Bugatti. I'm strong in this Bugatti. 2V8s ain't no such thing as driving calm in this Bugatti. Bitch, I'm bad, I'm worse, I pass. The perp don't fuck with me, cause right now I'm higher than Cap. Then Kirk, I swear I be the sickest nigga you can ask. The nurse, and if you throw it in a bag, I bet I snatch. Her purse, okay, I spaz. I curse, you last. I'm first, I'm on your ass. Like dirt behind that cash. Get murk, I'm talking.
All right, guys, now next up, let's give it up for Janice's lovely ladies. Welcome in the Bridesmaids.
History in the making. Part 2. So crazy right now.
I look cause they're so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you.
All right, don't they look amazing? Give them a round of applause.
Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now.
All right, everybody. If everyone can rise to their feet right now, because this is the moment we've been all waiting for.
Find something to wave, your mask, the towel, whatever you want.
Or even that chair.
Sure.
Let's do this, guys. For the first time in history, Mr. and Mrs. Georgy Verghese.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down. Go, my verses still be serving, tight like a million birds.
All right, guys, if you want to gather around and take pictures, Georgie and Janice will be doing their first dance.
One look at you, my whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you. The way you love, it changes who I am. I am undone. Nothing God wants again. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. 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 And they say love is a journey. I promise that I'll never leave. And when it's too heavy to carry, remember this moment with me. I get to love you. I get to love you. I get to love you.
What's up, guys? What's a wedding without me singing, right? All right, so. I wrote a song, and I hope you like it. It talks about how our days and how our mornings start, and how the rest of our lives are gonna end. I don't know the ending, but how it hopefully will end.
My mornings starts with awakening. My first words, how do you do? My first is, I couldn't wait for with you. It's only you I can see tomorrow. With only you, you're my only hero. So here is my heart now. I couldn't dream without you. And our mornings, are unending. Our first words will never be the last. Our new life, I couldn't wait for with you. It's only you, and I can see tomorrow. With only you, yeah, you're my only hero. So here is my heart now. I couldn't dream. Oh, here is my heart now. I couldn't dream. So here is my heart now. I couldn't dream without you.
Yeah! Let's get a round of applause for that. That was wonderful.
Wow, Georgie. I didn't know you could sing. So right now we're gonna have Georgie and Janice go up there and do their first, or I guess cake cutting, it's not first, but cake cutting.
It's getting hard for me to hold my own. See, nobody wants to be in love alone. So I'm trying my best not to overreact. But I need to know right now, no lies, just facts. So if you love me, just say so. 'Cause I can't play these games with you no more. So if you love me, just say so. I need to know from you right now before I go.
It's just that I can feel I'm falling deep, and I don't wanna fall unless you're falling with me. I need to know if this is really real, and if you feel the same way that I feel.
So if
if you love me,
Just say so.
just say so.
'Cause I can't play these games with you no more. So if you love me, just say so.
Just say so.
I need to know from you right now before I go.
Give him a round of applause, guys.
Man, oh man, Georgy and Janice Verghese. Georgy, you look amazing, man. It's a great tux right there. And hey, Janice, you look great. You look stunning. Well, right now, we're about to have the matron of honor speech,
along with her other bridesmaids. So please come forward, Sarah Verghese and Annika Verghese, and they'll say a few words. Give it up, guys. Come on.
Sorry. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great time. I'm Annika, Janice's cousin. Now, I wanted to start off by saying that I never thought I would be standing here today. I thought by the time Janice Chichi's wedding came around, I would have gray hair and 4 grandchildren. But Janice Chichi, you have defied the odds and proven that miracles do happen. Janice Chichi and I have been inseparable for as long as I can remember. Whenever she went to the bathroom, I would go and wait outside until she finished. Whenever she wanted to paint her nails, all of a sudden I felt this need to paint my nails as well. I copied everything she did, not because I admired her, but because all I wanted to do was be with her. I remember after her visits to Arizona, I would keep all the things she forgot to take with her and treasure it. From her hair ties to shabby t-shirts, I kept it all because I needed to be close with her, even when she was away. But my favorite memories were when she lived with us for 2 years. I always think about the one time we went hiking with 2 other families. We brought barely any water, and we were so unprepared. And most of you know how unathletic Janice Chichi is. I don't think she could even walk a mile. Maybe even less than that. Even if you bribed her with $1 million, she still probably couldn't do it. Oh, and you guys should watch her play soccer. It's quite the show. But enough about her poor athleticism. We had to walk around 12 miles total, which was unbelievable since this was our first time actually hiking. Anyway, it was horrible. The other 2 families were waiting at their cars super early on, while the 5 of us were trudging down the path, carrying big sticks to help us move forward. We looked like literal cavemen, and probably smelled like them too. And as the cherry on top, the view of this hike was better at the parking lot than it was at the top of the mountain. While all of us were trying to figure out ways to tackle this disaster, there she was making a video giving her last message to the world. She even asked us to call a helicopter to come save us, but we still made it out intact. Exhausted and hopeless, but intact. For those of you who don't know, I was a major part of Janice Chichi and Georgy Chachin's relationship. I was the approval factor. If anyone wants to get to Janice Chichi, they have to go through me first. It's just a routine procedure. I watched their entire story unfold from the very beginning. I remember walking into her room and seeing her text someone on her phone. She was so jittery and happy. I remember asking, "Who are you texting?" And she giggled and replied, "Okay, so don't tell anyone, but I'm talking to this guy, Georgy." I said, "Georgy or George?" I had never heard anyone with the name Georgy. And it's funny because now when I hear the name George, it feels very unsettling because I feel like it should be Georgie. Anyway, Janice Chichi started disappearing during family movie nights, which I'm totally not offended about. I could hear her obnoxious, loud laughter late at night, which totally didn't annoy me. Her face started glowing anytime we talked about Georgy Chachin. She would always be texting him, and then I was introduced to him. My life suddenly became opening doors to Chick-fil-A employees who delivered messages that were inside jokes between the two. And to be honest, Georgy Chachin, props to you for delivering her food all the time. It's a great tactic. And thanks for not getting me a single nugget. You have anything to say about that? That's what I thought. But that's when I knew in my gut that they were gonna live a long, happy life together. Not because of all the chemistry they had, but because he always got her the one thing she loves the most, other than me, food. She deserves someone like him. Someone able to deal with her stupid, unfunny jokes, put up with her ability to annoy anyone, and be witness to that aggravating laughter that I talked about earlier. I've never seen her so comfortable and euphoric with someone other than me. And I don't really believe in meant to be, but if it were real, these two are definitely meant to be. Although you annoy me, Janice Gigi, you mean the world to me. We've always been there for each other through some of the best and worst times of our lives. You have stuck by my side since I was born, and I'm eternally grateful to call you my sister. I'll never forget how you woke up early to curl my hair for second grade picture day. I'll never forget how many times we'd sing Clarity and videotape it. I'll never forget our family workouts with Sean T. And I'll never forget your hugs and kisses that I pretended to hate. Janice Gigi, you have been through a lot, and I'm so proud of you and how strong you are. There are no words to express how happy I am that you have found your soulmate. This is a bittersweet moment for me because I always believed that Janice Gigi and I were this unstoppable pair, and that she is my person and I was hers. I truly can't live without you, and I'm not sure how to let you go on and start a fresh chapter with someone new, even though I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. But I know Georgy Chachin will take good care of you, and I know that you guys are perfect for each other. I wish you both an amazing life together, and Georgy Chachin, hello, I'm right here. I hope you know what you signed up for. Congratulations to you both.
I probably should not have followed Aku over here because I'm a hot mess right now, already bawling my eyes out. But for those of you who don't know me, I am the matron of honor, Sarah, and I am Janice's best friend. I like to call myself the soulmate before the real soulmate, so Georgie, I was here first. Throughout the speech, I will be referring to her as Jam because anytime I call her Janice, it's usually because I'm mad at her. You know, when you call them by the full name, it usually means you're angry about something. So I'm going to be calling her Jam. So Jam and I have been best friends for nearly the past 20 years. And over the years, I have witnessed her prioritize everyone else's happiness, but today we get to honor hers. We would do everything together to the point where if I were to do anything with anyone else, my parents would be confused as to who else it could be because she was really the only person I would be constantly hanging out with. I have two other sisters, and Jam honestly became the fourth daughter in our family, and probably the favorite too. My parents can attest to that. She has always had the ability to make anyone around her immediately love her upon meeting her for the first time. Now, as calm, gentle, loving, and caring a spirit she is, Jam definitely has some flaws. She has a tendency to worry, and she's usually the responsible one between the two of us, so she will sometimes freak out over the littlest things because she would never want to see anyone else upset. So we took a trip to California once, and when we returned to our rental car, there on our wipers were what looked like a ticket, or just a piece of paper, let's say. I initially thought that it was a speeding ticket, but then I quickly dismissed it as not a ticket because it looked like a raffle ticket, literally something that fell out of the sky. But Jam did not dismiss it quickly at all. She took it upon herself to take a picture, send it off to the parents, and she was like, I need to get to the bottom of this. If this is a ticket, like, we're in trouble, we shouldn't have taken this trip. So she discussed it with the parents who were already kind of weary about letting us go off on our own. But in the end, it was not a ticket. But all this to say, she is as thorough as can get. She will never do anything half-heartedly. She makes sure she knows exactly what she's doing. And she would not proceed to have any fun without having a peace of mind about things. So, all this to say, Georgie, you're getting such a special girl. Now, although this is the first time I am meeting Georgie in person, since COVID prevented us from doing so earlier, I knew the first time I talked to him that he was perfect for Jam. And I would like to think that yours of Jam being the butt of all of our jokes and constantly being poked fun at has prepared her for Georgie, because we all know he loves to bug her. And I can't say I blame him, because it is a lot of fun. I hope you know by now, Georgie, that we come as a package deal, so I look forward to ganging up on her together. But apart from that, you both have such a heart for God, and it is without a doubt that the two of you together will be used for his glory. The truth is, everyone in this room is better for knowing you, Jam. You love so deeply, selflessly, and unconditionally. And I know Georgie is the best partner for you, as I know he mirrors these traits for you. And no matter what comes your way, your combined patience, resilience, and love, by the grace of God, will make you an unstoppable team. Now, the reason Aku is here with me is because I could not bear to embarrass myself by myself. So Jam put me down on their wedding website as the one most likely to attempt a rap during my speech. So I didn't want to disappoint, and please note that the key word is attempt, and that's what this is. So here goes nothing. Jam and Georgie, both born in Bahrain,
couldn't quite figure out their timing game.
They moved across the globe, started talking to each other.
Though in the midst of COVID, it was such a bother.
Yet despite it all, they fought through it.
And now he's finally put a ring on it.
It's plain to see these two are meant to be.
J and G, I hope now you really see
what a mistake it was to get a rap out of me. We love you
Thank
guys.
You.
God bless you both.
Let's give him another round of applause, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
That rap was pretty solid. She
Yeah.
said attempt, but I would give it 6 out of 10, honestly. It's pretty
Yeah,
great.
you should talk to Drake and get that published on his next album.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now we're gonna have the best man speech along with a toast. So can I get Philip Verghese and Stanley Samuel to come on up here? Where are you guys at? Are you guys here? Where are you guys?
No fans of Philip or Stan? Guys, come on. Let's get some applause. Let's get some applause for that.
Hope everyone's enjoying the day, and we're glad you're here together to enjoy this special occasion for Georgie and Janice. Most of you know who I am already, but if you don't, I'm Georgie's oldest brother, Philip. Most people know me as Philip C. But we all have been waiting for this day to happen. I know my parents have been trying for a long time to get him married, but I told them, give him his time, and he'll find the right person at the right time. And God makes everything beautiful in his time, and I'm glad to see that here today with Georgie and Janice, and happy to be part of this day, special occasion, and see them both smiling and enjoying life together. And that's a blessing that I think God is going to continue to be in their lives. I don't know where to begin, but being Georgie's brother, I was talking to a few people earlier today. It's like, I didn't know Georgie had a brother. And most people don't know Georgie has a brother or a sister. They all think Georgie's an only child. But sometimes I had to go introduce you. I'm Georgie's brother. I'm like, oh, you are? I didn't know Georgie had a brother. So, but from the time he was born, he was a joy to our family. I remember times when both Princey and I would pick him up. We would dislocate his shoulder a lot of times, picking him up. As a baby, he had a sling on his arm, one of his arm, because we would dislocate his shoulder, and my mom would always say, don't pick him up that way. He was so chubby to pick him up, and he was chubby, but now he's, I guess it looks good, yeah, looks good. But then as we grew older and during the early teenage years, most siblings, we all used to fight. Everybody fights, right? And so we had this routine in our family, or I guess in our family, yeah, in our family. Once we come home, we would all fight for the TV remote. And because everybody wanted their show, some of us had our Power Ranger show, some of us had our sitcoms that we wanted to watch. I think Georgie is it Georgie who came up with the rule? Or Georgie or maybe Princey came up with the rule. So we came up with a rule: as soon as we come home, one of us has to call time, and we all had to be together. That means both Georgie, Princey, and I would all have to be together. And we would all call time, meaning we all come back from school, so we'd say 4 to 5 my time, 5 to 6 my time, 6 to 7 my time, and we all used to state our time and fight. But there's one time, I'm not going to tell that story. There's one time I think Princey, she wanted to watch, is it Miss Universe? Yeah, she wanted to watch Miss Universe show, and it was past her time, and it was Georgie's time, and she wouldn't give up the remote so that Georgie could watch his Power Rangers show, or whatever show. And so what Georgie do? What did Georgie do? Georgie went and sat on her. And he didn't weigh this much like he used to weigh. He was at least twice this way. So he did that. So, you know, those were all the good old times that we used to have. There was one time we all used to fight for the remote, and one special person, I'm not going to name names, but my mom took the remote and she snapped it in half. She said, none of y'all watching TV today. So, but, you know, I had to go find a replacement remote and do that. But, you know, Georgie's a brave guy. You know, he's more brave. He has more courage than I do. He likes to ride roller coasters. You know me, I don't like roller coasters or heights. There was one time I think we went on a trip to San Antonio, and both he and my mom went on the Green Monster. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Green Monster. I mean, they both had good time together, and they wanted to go again. And Georgie was like, let's go again. And so he's a very brave guy. And as he started to grow and mature to the man that he is today, I'm really proud to see what God is doing in his life and how he's using him. Like you see him, you know, he taught himself to play the drums. He's a very good drummer, better than I am. And then he taught himself how to play the guitar. He did that all by himself, and then become the worship leader that he is today. He was a worship leader in our church, and then good to see him being worship leader in New York with Pastor C and his church. And I know God is using him in many ways and has different plans for his life. He's a very determined and a strong-willed person. He's also caring. I know that he's caring, and you know, I've had a few situations where I had to go, you know, just talk to him, and he would say, you know, he would advise me in certain ways, and I would appreciate him. I know, you know, as he was growing up and making career choices, he was struggling with that. But you know, in the right time, God showed him the way that he needs to go and be where he needs to be. And I'm really happy for him and glad that that today, this day, I'm glad to see that he got married, and he's married with Janice, such a beautiful person that she is as well. And I'm glad to see that, and may God continue to bless both of them in their lives together. And I guess we'll raise a toast. So if you guys would take your glasses and raise a toast to both Georgie and Janice, and to a wonderful and blessed life, married life together. God bless.
Okay, I'm back here. I'm not much of a speaker, but Georgie asked me to say a few words, and I'm blessed. I'm very thankful for this opportunity to get to stand here and beside y'all and on this day and say something. For people that don't know me, my name is Noel. If you don't know me, you probably are from Janice's side, or you met Georgie after he moved to Richardson, because literally everything, like 95% of things, me and Georgie did together. We grew up on the same street. We went to most of the same schools. We had a lot of the same teachers. My calculus teacher told me that I was a better student than he was, which I will take that, which is probably not true now. But so I did so much with him that I actually called him Georgy until my freshman year of college. where the UTA guys, I don't know where they are, over there, the UTA guys made fun of me, and they said, don't call him Achichan anymore in front of people. So I stopped calling him Achichan after that. But that's how it was always. I was with Georgie all the time, and I was very close to him. Things like, I did so much of things because of Georgie, like playing drums, which Philipsy took my drum joke because Philipsy taught Georgie everything he knows. Georgie taught me everything I know. I actually played drums on yesterday, and I tried to match up to how Philipsy played, but that didn't work out. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards like Georgie did, which I should have saved those because now people are making so much money off of those. I could tell you stories about like the one that he told on the wedding website where he was cutting my hair in the bathroom and I was holding my breath because I didn't want him to mess my hair up. So I passed out in the middle of it. And he caught me and thankfully I didn't get hurt from that. Or one time when we were home alone, I think we were either looking for something on top of the fridge or we wanted to get something on top of the fridge. So Georgie put me on his shoulders, and there's only one way that could go if you put a scared little kid on your shoulders. I mean, I didn't fall or anything, but there's other things. Georgie thought he was breaking a sweat because of working out too much, but it was something I'm thankful for Janice too, because when I first met Janice, it was actually Thanksgiving week when Janice came here for the engagement, the proposal and everything. They pull up into the driveway and Georgie's talking to me because I just came back from work. It's dark out, so they turn the light on, and I'm talking normally to Janice. And then all of a sudden, Georgie turns to her and starts making dumb faces and dumb jokes in the middle of it. And Janice, for some reason, starts laughing. And I'm like, why? Why are you laughing at that? It's so dumb. But I'm thankful for that because at least Georgie has somebody that gets his jokes. And I'm 100% thankful for that. And so the last story that I'm going to end with is a long time ago, I think I was like 12 or 13, we were at PYCD competition. And it was me and him in the green room area, and Georgie was doing his drum practice, getting ready for playing drums, and I came with him, so I always hung out with him during the whole thing. In the middle of that, someone came in, and they were talking, and finally Georgie introduces me, and he goes, this is Noel, this is my little cousin, and the person that he was talking to was like, oh, do you look up to Georgie? And Georgie immediately answered and goes, no, he doesn't look up to me, that's dumb. But for a long time, Georgie was the cousin that I looked up to the most. For anything with school, for anything with church, for anything with anything, with life, with school, college and everything, Georgie was the one that I looked up to the most. Until I hit a growth spurt in high school, and then he looked up to me. But yeah, I'm thankful to be here standing next to y'all on this blessed day, and I'm thankful for the both of you and everything that y'all do for me, Georgie, and thank you, Janice, and I want to grow closer to you as well in everything. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I definitely can't top those two, the brother and the best man. That's Noel George, I'm Stanley Samuel, so there was confusion there. I'm a nobody, so don't worry about that. But first off, I'd like to thank the church and Pastor Georgie for this time. Let's turn our Bibles to, I'm totally kidding, I had to call Georgie out because he's a pastor, and he had made a bet with me that I wouldn't do a sermon right now. So, but seriously though, I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak about Georgie. I've known Georgie for many years now. Georgie was that one guy that I could always be goofy and do the most dumb and stupid things with. There was never a dull moment with him. whether it was through our road trips, sleepovers, pranking kids at ICPF camp, or walking through tunnels acting like zombies. We were literally idiots, but there's always a moment, just like how Noel said, Janice laughs at his jokes, I laugh at his jokes. There's something stupid about him that makes us laugh. It might be his face, but who knows. But through it all, there's something weird about this guy that I respected a lot. The passion that he had for people spoke louder than words. Soon, Georgie became more than just a friend, but a brother to me. He was someone that I trusted and went to advice for many things. Despite the long distance between New York and Texas, that didn't stop our friendship from growing. I know it was a hard moment for me when he moved to New York. Took him out, I had to hold back tears. I'm not that type of guy to do all that, but Georgie meant a lot to me, and him leaving like that was definitely hard for me to take. But I know he moved to greater things in New York, and Pastor C in New York has a great person there. And Janice, you're definitely blessed to have him as well, But I can't tell you how many conversations me and Georgie had about the day we'll get married and then when the right girl will come into our lives. But one thing I knew one thing that we both knew was to trust God, and He will make true promises. Make His promises true at the right time. Little did we know there was going to be a weird little Canadian girl, but it's fine. We accept Canadians here. We accept Toronto in our NBA league, so it still works somehow. But in the short period of time that I got to know Janice, I knew she was the one for him. From the first day he told me about her and how he described how annoying she was, I knew they were the perfect match for each other. But seriously though, Georgie mentioned how much she was a God-fearing, God-driven, kind-hearted soul she was. I was actually quite shocked that she was actually interested in that fool, but one thing I'll always remember is when I asked Georgie how he knew she was the one. In a short period of time, I remember within a week or something, he was like, Stanley, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And I was like, Georgie, how do you know for sure, And something that he told me was something that always stay on my heart, is there's this one feeling that you can't put into words on how you feel for someone who loved them. And I'm pretty sure many of you married couples have that same feeling as well, And that's one day I know I'll look up to Georgie on that aspect to find someone like that. So it definitely means a lot to me, bro. But Janice, one thing I can say with 100% confidence is that Georgie will be someone that will always be there for you, will lead your family in the right direction, always put a smile on your face, and be someone who loves you unconditionally just as Christ intended. I wish nothing but the best for the both of you and your new journey. I hope y'all move back to Dallas soon. Us Dallas people want you back, bro. New York, screw New York. No offense to y'all New York people, but Dallas all the way. Go Cowboys, go Mavs, go Stars, go Rangers. Hey, love y'all, all right?
All right, let's give another round of applause for Stanley Samuel. Got it right this time. Guys, mingle amongst yourselves. Dinner will be served soon, so sit tight.
Tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you. I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter 'cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm so sorry that my timing's off, but I can't move on if we're still gonna talk. Is it wrong for me to not want half? I want all of you, all the strings attached. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. No, I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? It's one of the girls just like you. Such a purity, pretty young thing.
Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Won't you, baby? Tender roadie, you've got to be. Spot my need, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can make it right near the city lights. When the night is the loving thing. Let me take it to the max. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take it there, girl. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come as emergency? Cool the fire, yearning, honey, come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it right in the night. Hit the love spot. I give you all that I've got. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Yes, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Things repeat after me. Say na na na, na na na, na na na, say na na na, na na na, oh, take it there, take it there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, the love and care, and I'll take you there, take you there, take you there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there, take you there.
I think it would be real nice if you and I could, just get together. It's such a BYT to me, pretty young thing.
Better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I'm feeling heat in December when you found me.
I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark
tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Don't complicate it. Yeah. 'Cause I know you and you know it.
Hey guys, just another reminder while dinner is being served, the photo booth is open. Now is another great time to get some photos in. Gift box is over there by the stage. Please remember to use their hashtag in your photos on Instagram, on Facebook. If you're on Parlor, tag them. And also they have a Snapchat filter. Please feel free to use that. And just make lots of memories for them so they have something great to look at afterwards. Thanks, guys.
I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you.
right, everybody. You guys continue to enjoy dinner. Right now, we're going to have one of the groomsmen come up for a speech. Let's call up JJ up here. Come on up, JJ.
Afterwards, we'll be hearing from Jess, the brother of the bride, and Princey, the sister of the groom.
Hello. How you guys doing? Come on, guys, you can do better than that. How are we doing? Yeah! All right, I'm Justin, but I go by JJ. I am a friend of, I'm a friend of both Georgy and Janice. Out of all the groomsmen, I had the rare opportunity to be born in the same country as both of them. So the three of us, seriously? Do you want to come up here? All three of us are born in Bahrain. It's crazy because Georgy and I were both the same age when we left Bahrain. So he was 4, and I have a photo of what he looked like around the time he left Bahrain, if we can find that. He left Bahrain when he was 4. I left Bahrain when I was 4, and I moved to India. So this is, give and take, something what Georgy looked like. Can we all just say, wow? Look at this photo and ever say, wow, Georgy. Thank you. So anyway, I also had the rare opportunity to photograph their proposal, which I consider to be a very, a blessing, honestly, because not every friend can say that, they got to photograph the beginning of their journey, and I got to do that, and I'm super thankful for that. I still can't believe this is happening because it's so weird to think that I grew up with Janice in Bahrain, and she moved to Canada, and then I moved to America, and then I met Georgy. Believe it or not, I was not a big fan of Georgy in the very beginning. We had our differences. We had a few exchanges, and it was maybe a few years later we met at a wedding, and we connected, and I just felt like Georgy was a different person. He was not the same person I first met. I could tell just looking at him. He had lost a lot of weight, that was one thing, but he had also really changed as a person, just his demeanor. I could tell there was something different about him, and I felt like, wow, I can't believe, I never actually was friends with this guy. So we started, we told each other, okay, well, let's catch up, let's go to dinner. You say that all the time just because it's a nice thing to say, but it took about 6 months, but we actually went out to dinner, and turns out we have so much in common. A lot of the life experiences that have happened in our lives, good and bad, a lot of things in common. We're both born in the same country, like I said, and we just realized, this was like, it was just so wild because, I never thought we would be close friends. I never thought I would be a groomsman, so it's crazy, and I never thought you'd end up marrying Janice. So the funny story about him and Janice, he told me, he messaged me one day, he said, I met someone, and I was like, okay. I don't want to get too excited because I didn't know how serious this was. And like Stanley said, he actually said, you know what, I'm going to marry this girl. And I was like, what? You've only known her for like a week or 2. I'm not sure at that point. I don't know how long exactly he waited, but then he said, you actually know this girl. And I was like, okay, I started guessing, and he was like, she's from Canada. And I was like, no. He's like, yeah. I was like, no, Janice? And he's like, yeah. I was like, no way. This is crazy. And the funny thing is, Janice would always write on my Facebook wall for my birthday every year without a fail. It was always the same, very similar. It was like, happy birthday, God bless you, with a small smiley face. I still remember that. It's so crazy that, if someone told me when we were kids playing in Bahrain with Jess and Janice, that one day I would get to photograph your proposal and I would actually be standing here giving a speech on your wedding day, I would think they were crazy. But here we are. I'm so happy to be here. I love both of you very much, obviously, but I'm also going to say the one thing that a lot of people don't say at weddings, especially when they give a speech. I'm, of course, very happy that they're getting married. But there's also a part of me that's really sad because it's the end of a chapter, and at least I'm glad that now I don't have to fight too much because I actually know Janice and Janice knows me, so it's not like, some random girl that I have to, I have to get to know or invite into my life. But she's actually, an old friend, so it feels, it doesn't feel as hard, but there's a part of me that's actually sad. But I'm also super excited because we have so many more memories to create. I'm going to come to New York to visit you guys any chance I get. I can't wait to photograph the little babies, the little Georgies and Janices running around and, create more memories together. And I'm so thankful to be here today and, and see Uncle and Auntie after, it's been 19 years since I've seen them, from Canada. So since they moved to Canada in 2002. So I was like this little when I last saw them. And it's just such an emotional day, but I'm so thankful to be here. Before I do end this speech, I just wanted to say a few things about Georgie that I really appreciate and I admire. Like Stanley mentioned, his heart for others. He is doing the right thing, being in the ministry because he is such a good person. And I'm not saying that because he's my friend, but he's actually a very good person. He's very loving. He's very caring. There are a lot of times that even through text message, he knows when I'm like having a bad day. Like he's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "How do you know that?" Like I didn't tell you anything, but he's just so good at sensing people, and he's actually in the right place where he needs to be exactly. And I also want to give a big shout out to Pastor C. Where's Pastor C? Where is he? Pastor C, right there. Pastor C has been such a good, big brother to him, and we're so thankful for you because, for Georgie leaving and going to New York and starting life all over again, that was very difficult for a lot of us. It was very difficult for me to watch him do that because he gave up a good job, a good career, everything comfortable, and he left to pursue God's work. And that's not very common these days, and that's not common in my life amongst my friends. So Pastor C is the one person that's been a constant for him in New York, and took him in, and and like just loved him, and just took care of him, and when we couldn't be there for him. So Pastor C, we're so thankful for you. And the other thing is his love for food. That's one of the things where we bond together. Every time I go to New York, we have our favorite spot that we go to, and we order the tiramisu from there. It's the best tiramisu you'll ever eat. And we actually get excited about food like 5-year-old kids. We get so happy. We're like, "Oh, this is so good." And we just eat every little bite. And we're actually, kind of sad to finish it because it's like, once it's over, it's over. And it's good to meet someone who shares that same love for food as you. And another thing I would say, of course, you guys all heard him sing today. He has an amazing voice. I mean, one of my friends from New York actually sent me a video of Georgie from a church meeting. He was singing, and she couldn't even see Georgie, but she just recorded a video, and she was like, "His voice is like smooth as butter." And I was like, honestly, that's a very good description because he does have an amazing voice, and to stand up here and write an original song and sing it so wonderfully, like, he sounded so great. Like that's always something I wish I had, like to sing like him, but he's amazing. He has a good voice. And the other thing I would say is slow to anger. I've not met many people who are very slow to get angry. He's very patient. He doesn't let little things irritate him. And that's something I feel like I've learned from him is not to do because I'm the opposite. I get irritated very easily. So it's nice to have a friend who you can learn from. And Janice, I'm so thankful that you found Georgie. I'm so thankful that you've shown him what true love is. And if anyone deserves that, it's him because he's been through so much in the last 3 years. And I know that. Not too many people may know that, but he's been through so many ups and downs. And you're like the best best gift that he could receive at the very end for everything he's been through. And he's been such a man of faith throughout the whole thing. And it's really inspired me and made me want to be a better person. And those are the kind of friends that you want in your life, who make you want to be better. So with that being said, I love you guys. I can't wait to come visit you in New York and do more photos together. Thank you guys.
How's everyone doing today? Hello from Canada. It's good to be here. Feels like COVID doesn't exist here. It's a total different landscape, and I'm really happy to be here. I am Jess Jacob, Janice's only sibling. You can say her favorite sibling because there are no other siblings available. I am extremely proud today to stand here. I'm so happy to see my sister get married. Like how my cousin Aku was saying, we weren't too sure if this day was going to happen because of Janice's selection process. It's a pretty detailed selection process, and the fact that she is here today and she's married, it makes me really happy, and my heart is full. Me and Janice, we've pretty much grew up together all our lives. Some people think we're weird, but it's only very recently we've separated ourselves from each other, but there's no one in this room that knows Janice better than I do. Like, I'm very confident that I know Janice, every aspect of her life, and there's some things I want to share that I admire about Janice, and I'm going to go through that list right now. Number one, Janice is pretty much a selfless person. Like, I've seen her on multiple occasions sacrifice her comfort, her happiness to make other people happy, and a lot of people have said that, and I've witnessed that, and she's been doing that all her life. Sometimes I've took advantage of that, and I've paid the price. Many people don't know that, but Janice did dislocate my knee about 10 years ago over a TV remote because I was being unfair. But the fact that I'm walking today is a miracle. Secondly, Janice, she's one of the most trustworthy persons you can ever find. I mean, people have always find confidence to share things with her, sensitive matters, whatever it is, and she's like the mother of all secrets. And she always has the skill sets to give an open ear and just to listen and to empathize. And I always admire that because sometimes, that's a skill set not everyone has. But she's willing to sacrifice her time and just to listen to people's feelings and just trying to find solutions and just to be there for them. So I've witnessed that, and I've myself witnessed that for things that I've gone through. Like, we've been through a lot, growing up, and I'm really just happy. I can't think of words to describe how happy I am to see you married, and now you're finally, I know you left 3 years ago, but now it's a different type of leaving, and I'm hoping, you'll come and visit us in Toronto, and like me, Liddy, Max, we're always going to be here for you. Our doors will always be open. Our cars will always be available. Our pantries will always be available as well. You can go in, eat all of our snacks if you want to. We'll be willing to go to the grocery stores and get you snacks, whatever you like, to make you comfortable. And Georgie, I've only known you for a little while, but man, you're definitely a treasure, and I'm so excited to have you as my brother. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of memories in the coming days, and I just want to welcome you to our family, and I'm sure we're going to have a blast. That's pretty much what I want to say for today. Thank you all.
Hi, everyone. All right, I know y'all are tired of speeches, so before we start, can we just have everyone stand up? I know. Just stand up. Yep. All right. And then take one step to the right. And then take one step back to the left. Then you can have a seat. there you go. You know, I've been told, like, you know, before I give a speech, I should be able to, you know, when I give a speech, I should be able to move people. And I was able to do that before even giving my speech. I'm just so proud of myself. All right, so we're off to a great start. As most of y'all already know, I'm Princey, and I am Georgie's favorite sister. Well, he only has one, so it doesn't leave him much of an option. I finally get an opportunity to embarrass him in public, so I am going to take that to my full advantage. Thank you. To my full advantage. Let's see. When I'm going to start with when Georgie was actually, you know, baking in my mom's tummy. I was very excited that I was going to have a little baby sibling. I was very excited that hopefully it would be a little baby sister. And as y'all probably know, we're about 6 years apart. Oh wait, I think I just gave my age away, but I think y'all calculated that to be in like the mid-20s, right? Yeah, okay. I know, Georgie's a very young groom. So we told him, you know. So when I was around 6, I found out that my mom was having another baby, and I couldn't be more excited about the new addition. So I was hoping that it would be a girl, but lo and behold, to my disappointment, it was a baby brother. My dreams of having a baby sister was shattered. So, you know, that didn't stop me from making the best of the situation. So as he got older, all my old clothes went to him. Yeah, you guys heard it right. All my old clothes went to Georgie. We played dress up, and he got to wear all my dresses, and my hairbands, and my shoes, and I finally got the baby sister that I've always wanted. It was great. He might be slightly traumatized from that, Janice. But I think he turned out pretty decent, and I think because of that, he has a pretty decent fashion sense as well. But don't blame me if your clothes go missing, or if he asks to borrow your clothes. I have nothing to do with that. So, I also got to be a part of Georgie's first and special moments. For example, I was there when he kissed his first girl at the age of 4 in Sunday school. She cried, by the way, and it was not tears of happiness. So since I want to continue being your favorite sister, I'll stop with the embarrassing stories. To my new sister, Janice, who's loyal, kind, generous. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading what you wrote about yourself. Yeah, just tell me later, that's fine. I guess you will just have to tell me later. Yeah, I can't read what you wrote here. Well, she's obviously very great, as she's written here. And honestly, from the time we've met, me and Janice have actually hit it off so well that we've joked to Georgie that he's basically marrying a version of his sister. How cool is that? Pretty cool, right? Sorry, Georgie. I honestly never thought that out of the 3 siblings, Georgie would marry somebody from Bahrain. And you are the final piece to our family puzzle, and we are so happy to have you as our sister, as our daughter, as the auntie to our girls. And we love you both so much and wish you God's blessings as you start this beautiful journey of becoming a husband and wife, or of being a husband and wife. We love you, God bless you, and welcome to the family.
All right, another round of applause for Princey, as well as JJ and Jess. They did a great job. Next up, we're gonna play a quick game. All right, I need the 5 people that I name off now to come forward. We need Annika Verghese, Benjamin Thomas, Sammy Verghese, Glad C. George, and Jason Matthew to come forward for a quick game. And while they're coming up, I need IPA Pastor Johnson John to come forward. He has a gift, a special gift for the bride and the groom. Cool. Yeah, just gather around. Perfect. And I'll explain the rules of this game. Basically, we're just going to have them translate from English to Malayalam a phrase that we tell them. And it's going to be one phrase that I say in English, and then everyone tries to say the same phrase. And I need the crowd's help by applause, and we're going to vote people off. Based on the applause, whoever gets the least amount of applause, they'll have to go sit down, and then we'll be left with one champion. Sound good? Cool. Did we... Yeah. Ready to go? Cool.
Hey, Georgy and Janice. And I've been part of his church. In IPA, when we came there and joined in Dallas IPA. And he was leading worship and leading the youth in the ministry. And later I became the youth pastor, and we were having a lot of time together, sharing. And when he had the ministry opportunity, when he had to make a lot of decisions in his life, and there were times we remember sit together, talk together, pray together, and making that and understanding the call of God in his life. And thank you, Georgie, for all the support, the ministry, and everyone in our church, and especially our youth, being so much benefited and blessed by your ministry. And as Noel said, there are a lot of kids being looking up to, and I think they're still. And I want to thank you for leading our youth into that level of their spirituality. And we'll continue to pray for you, Georgie and Janice. God be with you, and God bless you on behalf of India Pentecostal Assembly Ring. And we would like to give this small gift. And as you're starting your life together with our prayer and blessings, we'll continue to pray and bless you. And you carry on with your call and your ministry in your life. God bless.
All right, let's give a round of applause to Pastor Johnson John.
Thank you, Pastor. All right, like what Wes was saying, the crowd is the ultimate judge. And if you like judging, this is a game for y'all. So
we're all Indian, right? We like judging. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Beautiful. I love the whimsical music. Here we go. Everyone's going to go at once before the applause or anything, okay? The first phrase, the monkey ate a banana at the zoo. The monkey ate a banana at the zoo.
Good luck.
The monkey kaichu uruparam at the zoo.
All right.
Ora korenga. Ora param. Kaichu at the zoo.
Zooingal ஒரு கோரைங்க பழம் കഴിച്ചു.
God. The monkey Garchu or a banana.
Let's see. ഒരു കുരങ്ങൻ പഴം വായനകത്ത് വെച്ച് കഴിച്ചു.
Oh! Wow! All right. I'm sorry. Benjamin, and this is Sammy, right? Okay. Benji. Okay, cool. By round of applause. Yeah, we're gonna vote now. All right? By round of applause, who liked Annika's? All right. By round of applause, who liked Gladsy's? All right, sure. All right, by round of applause, who liked Benji's? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Round of applause, who likes Sammy's? All right, all right. And finally, round of applause, who liked Jason's? I'm sorry, Annika. Please take your seat. You are the worst.
Yeah, it keeps going.
All right. Down to our final four. The next phrase. I'll see you at church in 20 minutes after prayer. I'll see you at church in 20 minutes after prayer. You want to start this way? We'll start this way.
Parley point. Hold on, I gotta get there. Hold on. 20 minute കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് Parley. What is it? Korean. What is it? Yeah.
In 20 minutes after prayer.
Oh man. പ്രാർത്ഥന കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട്. That's all I'm gonna say.
പള്ളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇവിടുത്തെ മിനിറ്റ് കാണാം.
What was the second thing? I'll see you at church in 20 minutes after prayer.
പ്രാർത്ഥന തീരുമ്പോൾ 20 മിനിറ്റ് പള്ളി ഞാൻ കാണും.
Can you say it again one more time?
I'll see you at church in 20 minutes after prayer.
ഞാൻ പള്ളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് 20 മിനിറ്റ് ഞാൻ കാണാം പ്രാർത്ഥന കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട്.
All right.
Nice. Good, good, good. All right. You want to do it?
All right. So if y'all think Jason Matthew, give a round of applause if you like his Malayalam. All right. Next up is Sammy. What do y'all think about Sammy's Malayalam? What about Benji's Malayalam? He had the head shake thing too. And what about, lastly, Glassy's Malayalam? What do you think won, Wes?
I don't know. I think we'll have to do that one more time.
Yeah.
Jason? Sammy? All right, Jason's losing right now. Benji? Ooh, Benji, I'm sorry, bro. Gladsy? I think
Jason.
It's the crowd.
Is it Jason?
Jason? All right, Jason, go sit down. You suck. All right.
All right. The next phrase we have up here, it's going to be, my clothes are wet and I feel sick and I need to turn the heat on.
My clothes are wet and I feel sick, so I need to turn the heat on. Gladsy?
All right. എൻ്റെ തുണി നനഞ്ഞാണ്. എനിക്ക് ഒരു പനി പിടിച്ചു. And I need to turn. എനിക്ക് ചൂട് വെക്കണം.
There you go.
So my clothes are wet, I feel sick, and I need to turn the heat on.
എൻ്റെ തുണി നണിയാ. What's the next part? പണി പിടിച്ചു ഞാൻ ചൂട് വെക്കാം.
My clothes are wet, and I feel sick, and I need to turn the heat on.
എൻ്റെ clothes. I'm gonna take a pass.
Yeah, pass?
All
All right, we got to forfeit that round. Sorry, Sam. That was good.
Give it up for Sammy.
Give it up for Sammy. All right. Last and final phrase for our championship, okay? Here's the phrase. Georgie's not very tall, but he sings well. Georgie's not very tall, but he sings well. We'll start with Benji.
ജോർജി ഒത്തിരി നീളം ഇല്ല പക്ഷേ നല്ല പാട്ട് പാടാം
ജോർജി നീളമില്ല പക്ഷേ നല്ല പാടിക്കാം.
All right, points there for execution, head nod. Vocabulary goes to her, but the crowd decides ultimately, so let us know. Did Benji win? We're going to do this twice, by the way. Or did Gladsey win? One more time, just to make sure. What did y'all think about Benji? And Gladsey? Wow. Give it up for Gladsey, guys. Let's give her a round of applause. Good job. Thanks for playing. I wish we had a gift, but you got bragging rights.
Good job, Gladsey.
Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends.
All right. Wait, we just wanted to make a quick announcement. The cake is going to be served on the left side where the coffee is as well. So whenever you get a chance, grab yourself a nice piece of cake. Right now, we're going to do the vote of thanks by the groom's parents. Let's call up Mr. and Mrs. George and Grace Varghese.
And while they're coming up, another reminder about the guest book outside. There's a book to sign, and there's also these little hearts to sign. So you sign the little heart and put it into the top of the big heart, and it'll be a nice little keepsake for Georgie and Janice. All right.
Hello everybody. Thank you everybody for with your presence. You bless this occasion, and we welcome Janice to our home. Now we have 3 daughters. So act like a daughter. I mean like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So thank you very much for your presence. Who came from New York, Atlanta, Houston, all this place, and thank you very much. And also I appreciate Pastor Cecil who came from New York, and thank you Pastor Cecil. You are taking care of Georgie, and you have one more person to take care, so thank you very much. God bless you all.
Praise the Lord. First of all, I want to thank God for this blessed day, for getting Georgie and Janice getting married. We are so happy to have Janice to our family, and also we want to thank everyone who came for this blessed occasion to spend that time with us. I know because of the situations it is hard for everyone to come, but we are thankful for everyone who could make it, and we are so happy for Janice. As Bachan said, we got now 3 daughters and 3 sons. Thanking God for all the blessings upon our lives. Thank you.
All right, next up we're going to have the parents of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Pulimutil and Bina Jacob, come up for their vote of thanks. Let's give them a hand, guys. Come on.
Good evening, everyone. It's my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all at this amazing venue on such a glorious day to celebrate marriage of Georgie and my beautiful daughter Janice. We are very Grateful for all you coming here to be part of this special occasion. Some of you have traveled many great distances. You are very special to us. I am kind of blown away with your love and support. A big thank you for coming out tonight. We also extend our gratitude towards everyone who prayed and supported us to make this day a great blessing. Our families, KCA Church in Toronto, our friends, a big thank you, and may God bless you all richly. Janice, you are looking truly stunning today. As I look at this beautiful woman, in the lovely wedding gown, I cannot help but reflect on her, on the girl she was, and the woman she has become. She became Daddy's girl on the day she was born and has always been a princess to me. All through her life, she has brought so much joy and happiness, and I cannot express enough how I am proudest father today. See my daughter all grown up, looking as so radiant and happy, joining hands with a wonderful young man. In addition to the sparkle, I have always seen her eyes today. I see love and joy there beyond anything I have seen thus far. Janice and Georgie, they have completed each other as they become a new family unit, and now her dream has come true with her own Prince Charming. I will always treasure the father-daughter moments we shared together, playing, reading stories, swimming, trips to parks, vacations, and so on. My heart melted. Jess and Janet's Litty and Janice decided to surprise me one day by arrival from Arizona just after I heard bad news regarding my health. She was in Arizona doing her school. At that time, one afternoon, as usual, Jess and Litty went out, returned after an hour, called me downstairs for lunch. Without knowing anything, I entered the kitchen and Janice jumped on me and I was like a thunderstruck. That was the most precious moment and cherished the special day forever. Janice is so loving and caring, gentle and quiet, brings so much of fun and happiness to everyone around her. Georgie, you look handsome and very smart. I wanted someone who was just as warm-hearted as Janice, and I am confident that you will take care of my daughter. I wish you both every happiness for the future. Georgie, you are joining a loving and loyal family, and I take this time to gladly welcome you and yours to our family. I have few words for you both. Be true always, be true each other always. Share your joys and burdens. Love much, laugh much. Be each other's best friend. Always speak well of one another, even in private. And when things do not go well, forgive as often as it is required. Let God be the center of your life and your home. God bless you both. Congratulations.
I don't know, Janice. He made me cry. Hello, everyone. Wow, everyone looks so amazing and beautiful. Thank you for coming out. What a wonderful time we had so far witnessing our beautiful daughter getting married to Georgie. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Janice's mom, and I'm here to reflect on Janice's childhood memories. I don't know how to sum up entire lifetime memories in few minutes. Richly blessed is how I feel this time. Janice, my pumpkin pie, my baby, my sweet pea. You're looking so beautiful and stunning, but beauty is only one of Janice's many attributes. She's also fiercely loyal, totally dependable, fun-loving, and extremely friendly. We were wonderstruck when we first saw your face and first held your tiny hands. We didn't know that moment was only the beginning of wonders. You have become more than we ever dreamed. Gentle, quiet, a sweet little girl, and never any trouble. Janice has always found a good quality in everyone. Even when she was a little girl, she had such a large amount of compassion that it blew me away. From the time she was old enough to go to school, made friends with every single person in her class. It surprised me that she was so sensitive, yet made people feel like they had known her for years. Your compassion and forgiveness stand even more as a testament to your greatness. I will never be able to thank God enough for sending you to our lives. Did you know that I loved you long before you were born? I remember staring at your perfect little features and feeling thrilled at each new sound and expression you made. From the time I held you in my arms, I knew you were special. As I cuddled you close to my heart, I was overwhelmed with love. Now, years later, as I see the extraordinary woman you have become, I stand in complete awe and wonder what I did to deserve you. And I'm sure Georgie will be proud to now call her his wife. Just remember that no matter what, I love you. I never stop loving you. You are the hugs and smiles from my past, the hope and dreams of my future. Take care, my daughter, and know that you are never alone. You are my love, my life, God's gift, a precious daughter. I would like to say to Georgie's parents, what a beautiful boy you have raised. Georgie has proved to be a good man, a nice human being who loves God and dedicated his life to pursue God's plan, purpose, and a perfect match and balance for Janice. And we are glad they found each other. Georgie, I admire and respect you for who you are. I trust you to be a loving husband and a friend to Janice. I would wholeheartedly welcome you to our family, and especially this evening with part of me holding on and part of me letting go. I will watch you spread your wings and soar. Rest assured that I'm not losing a daughter, instead gaining a son, and we would love to join Georgie's family as in one partnership. Georgie and Janice, stay best friends. Don't sweat the small stuff. Do lots of everything while you both can. I wish you both much love and happiness. Most importantly, I'm warning you, Georgie, never eat the last piece of chocolate without Janice's permission, that you will be in trouble. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. And the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Congratulations. May God bless you. Love you.
All right, guys. How about another round of applause for both sets of parents? Such moving speeches. And last but not least, a vote of thanks from the bride and groom themselves. Let's give it up for Georgy and Janice.
Hey everyone, we just want to take this time to thank each one of you guys for just attending and joining us this evening for our wedding ceremony, our marriage. I can't even begin to say a thank you, especially like we've been hearing, God's been faithful. His presence was seen today. So both Janice and myself want to thank God for joining both the families, from Janice's parents and brother, and from my parents, my brother, my sister, and the families. Only God could orchestrate something as beautiful as that. I have no other ways to explain it, but I know that's all God, and all glory to Him. Amen. Secondly, we want to thank our parents, Dad, Mom, Chacha, Mummy. We want to thank you for raising us for who we've become today. There's no other sets of parents that would make us who we are, to make the decisions we have made coming up to this point. And our siblings from, you want to say something about Jess and Liddy?
Yeah, thank you, Jess and Liddy and Max. Like, it's not easy traveling with an 8-month-old baby, and thank you for all that you do and for supporting us throughout this time as we were planning the wedding. And all our vendors, we're so thankful, to MacDeal, to A4, all our makeup artists, our Alpha Decor. Everyone's been so great, and I especially want to thank Empire Events before I forget, because they are truly the best planners that I've come across. Everything about this day, how smoothly it went, all because of them. Truly, truly the best, and like so thankful for you guys. Who else?
Yep. Just real quick, did everyone enjoy their food and their drinks and all that? Come on, it was pretty good food, right? We want to thank the Bowden, from Jennifer to Heather and who all that was involved. The reason why all of you are sitting here is because when I found this place, I didn't fall in love with what it looked like. I wanted to know why I'm booking this place. As I did some research on this place, this is a Christian organization. So all the money that's been spent today to book this place, the food that you ate, from all the decor and whatnot from this place, all the proceeds go to the Greater Keller Women's Foundation. The rest of the proceeds go to high school scholarship, and any leftover food that no one ate goes to the local orphanage. And that's something that I fell in love with. Yeah, can we just give a round of applause to the Bowden for that? I truly believe that God has created us for the reason to exist is to give back in the things that we have in riches, right? And so the things that were left over, the proceeds, they're going back to the community to help and really build up the community around us. So if I could do that indirectly with our marriage ceremony, I would definitely do it 100 times again. But thank you from Canada as well. I don't want to miss you guys, Canadians who traveled. That's Janice, you're going to say that?
Yeah. No, I want to thank everybody who traveled, especially from Canada. Like, it's not, like, they have to go back and quarantine for 2 weeks. And so I truly, truly thank you guys. My bridal party, you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. And thank you for being here. You mean the world to me. And even though I'm moving to New York, like, you guys are my people.
And then also for the New York fam, Pastor C, Dr. Jacob, Pastor Abby, Pastor Joe and Susan, and anyone else that I missed from New York, Betsy, Lena, Blessy, thank you guys for traveling. There's one more person I missed. New York, was that? I said God already. But yes, we thank God for that. Hey, MCs, hey, can we give it to Wes and Ebby for taking care of the reception this evening? Captured, photo booth, all that. Worship team, hey, if you really enjoyed worship today, can we just give a round of applause for the worship team today? Again, I'm getting like hints of something I missed. But if I miss anything, Pastor Glenn, Pastor C, I think I did miss you. Pastor Johnson, thank you guys for coming and just blessing us this evening. Really quickly, again, I want to thank every one of you guys for coming and supporting us on our special day. We can't thank you guys enough. Remember, there's photo booths. We want to take pictures with you soon. So enjoy the rest of your evening. And stay, we have one more program. It's really special. Stay and enjoy. Thank you guys.
Like Georgie was saying, the next program is going to be Georgie's little niece, Zoe. She's going to do a special dance.
ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ रात की रंगीनी देखो क्या रंग लाई है हाथों की मेहंदी भी जैसे खिलखिलाई है रात की रंगीनी देखो क्या रंग लाई है हाथों की मेहंदी भी जैसे खिलखिलाई है दोस्तियों ने आँख यूं खोली ओ झूमती धड़कन यही बोली बल्ले 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 नाचे है ये बावरा जिया बल्ले बल्ले ले जाएगा सावरा पिया चले चले नैनों में जैसे प्यार का दिया बल्ले बल्ले नाचे है ये बावरा जिया बल्ले बल्ले ले जाएगा सावरा पिया
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public announcement. The hitmaker PBN's back at it again. It has been confirmed. Hands will be raised. More hits will be made. Yeah, I'm gonna make you dance.
Dance floor is officially open for everyone. If you want to dance, get out there.
മണിച്ചേലും കൊണ്ടേ മോഹിപ്പിക്കും പെണ്ണാണേ മണിവാനത്താരം പെണ്ണിൻ മെയ്യിൽ മിന്നാണേ താരം വൻ നിന്നെ കണ്ടാൽ അമ്പും വില്ലും വച്ചേനെ കതിരോനെ കണ്ണഞ്ചിക്കാൻ പോരും മച്ചാനേ നെഞ്ചോരം ധോരുണ്ട് ചുണ്ടോരം ശീലുണ്ട് കണ്ടാലും കൂടുമ്പം കൊണ്ടാടണ്ടേ കൊണ്ടാട്ടച്ചേറാക്കാൻ നല്ലാട്ടക്കാരുണ്ട് കരനീളെ പന്തൽ കെട്ടി തപ്പും മുട്ടിച്ചെണ്ടൻ കുട്ടി കാത്തിരിക്കും നേരം വന്ന് ചില്ലം ജില്ലാല ഉള്ളിൽ കുത്തും പെണ്ണാണേ ഒരു കൊട്ട സ്വപ്നം തന്നോരോമൽ മുത്താണേ ഞാൻ കണ്ടേ കച്ചൻ കെട്ടി നിന്നെ കെട്ടാൻ നിപ്പാണേ പടിയോരം വെള്ളിപ്പല്ല കെട്ടി തിന്നാണേ വീട്ടാരും കൂട്ടുണ്ട് നാട്ടാരും കൂടെയുണ്ട് ആശിച്ചോരെല്ലാരും കൂടിയിട്ടുണ്ടേ ആശപ്പും കൊട്ടാരം വിണ്ണോരം മുട്ടിയിലെ ചിങ്കാരപ്പട്ടും ചുറ്റിച്ചേലിൽ വട്ടപ്പൊട്ടും കുത്ത് പിന്നു കെട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടേ പോകാം ചില്ലം ജില്ല
നാളേറെ കാത്തിട്ടും നീ വന്നില്ല മോഹിക്കും പോലെ വേഗം നേരം പോയില്ല നിന്നെ ഞാൻ കാണുന്ന നേരം തൊട്ടേ എന്നുള്ളിൽ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ജില്ലം ജില്ലാല മാറത്തെ മൈനെ നിൻ പേരെ കൊഞ്ചാറുള്ളൂ നീ എന്നൊരാളെ